What this place does for my spirits has been immeasurable. When you help a cat back to health, you know you have rescued it. It's the best feeling in the world, and it's incredibly motivating to keep going. I always looked for a sense of purpose in life, something that was really deeply fulfilling. She's quite a sensitive cat, and I think she's been attacked a few times attempting to come back to the house. I think she just feels harassed or bullied, and she just decided that she's done with it. You come out here every day? Morning and evening. I think the first time I saw a little kitten on the street, and I knew unless I do something right now, this kitten is gonna die. That was just when my life started changing. When we arrived here first, I was feeding the cats I saw on the street. The locals, they were shouting at me. I think they really weren't happy that I was feeding them. I thought we need to do something seriously about this. I just realized, we need a sanctuary for the cats here. When you know that it's not about you, your dramas, your ego, what goes on inside you, but suddenly it's about this little life, that's where purpose really means something. Practically on every corner here on Sirius, you will see cats. You will see them everywhere. Around every dumpster, little colonies of cats, little kittens that need help. I mean, we just find them among these colonies you find all around the island. We just happened to walk past yesterday and saw this kitten, the state of its eyes. We thought it's a very big likelihood that this kitten is going to go blind unless we do something for him.
Yes.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
And we'll go up and make sure that, if the cat is not friendly, try to gain its trust. His eyes look really bad. Oh, he's got a cold. He's definitely got a cold.
Hi, baby.
Just if we see a sick cat, we'll rescue it for sure, and then we just immediately call the vet clinic and say, can we bring in this cat?
Okay.
One rainfall and he would probably get pneumonia. Pneumonia left untreated. Within no time at all, he would die. There's about 25,000 inhabitants of Sirius and an estimated 13,000 cats. The attitude towards cats here is really that they're pests, they're like rats and mice. They don't want them around. They think they're sick, do not touch them. And this is where I really wanted to come in and start changing their mentality.
Our island is a small place. In the old days, there was no neutering program. So we ended up with a very large cat population.
I was not a cat person before. The first approach was that there were too many.
Most people love cats. I don't know why that is.
I came to the island 10 years ago. I didn't know the situation here. I saw thousands of stray cats. They were breeding uncontrollably. It was a vicious cycle of births and deaths.
We have become somewhat known for this cat sanctuary that we started 10 years ago.
We've got about 20 cats that are waiting for adoption. And if we could get them all off to new homes, you know, it frees us up so we can do more. Mostly they come with some kind of health issues. We'll have to help them through first. And then usually we'll get them vaccinated. And then we wait a few weeks just to make sure that they don't have any adverse effect from the vaccination. And then they're pretty much ready to be on their way. The adoptions process is not actually that easy because we try and get the cats adopted internationally. It's a major process. I mean, first of all, to find the people on Facebook. So then people write to us and we try and see, you know, what's the background of this person, you know, are they really suitable? We have sent cats to Germany, Canada, Denmark, Switzerland, everywhere, really. It's such a major process to get it here from Syros to Athens airport, and from Athens airport to wherever they're going in the world. It's a very big part of doing what we do is to connect with the cats, give them names, just letting them know that you matter to us. When we found Bella, we didn't actually at first know anything about her nose cancer. She's already had surgery, and we have had to keep Bella separate. We thought with the nose cancer, there's not a chance we'll ever get her adopted. It would be very unlikely someone would sign up to take responsibility for a cat like that.
She's such a special cat. She really enjoys the cuddle sessions and she's coming to sleep next to me every night. So yeah, there is something between us.
I'm from Denmark, and in Denmark, cats have an entirely different life. I've had quite a varied experience of life. I started out studying fashion when I was really young, and for a while I had my own company designing handbags. It felt great, but there was something missing, and it was really like there was a greater sense of purpose missing in it.
At the age of 16, on my way to school one day, I didn't get on the bus to go to school, but came home as if guided by a light of some kind, took my passport and money, and I went to Heathrow Airport, and I took a flight to New York. And I began a journey of trying to understand what the human purpose was.
We actually met, he was doing a seminar on the art of being a human, and that was something that of course fascinated me deeply.
She had left home at about the same age. We instantly fell for each other, and so we grew together, and we've been together for 27 years, I think it is.
Hi, sweetie. Come on.
Lucas!
You seen Jum Jum?
No.
This is Benji, also known as Juju. Tiny, come on, Tiny.
Tiny.
Is that Noogie?
This Noogie, yeah.
That's Noogie.
Yeah.
This is Mus Mus. It's like a little moustache.
Little she's amazing because with no time at all, and this is the honest truth, she knew the names of all 65 cats, and I was just amazed.
Here is Temple, here is Sammy,
You're a
here
good
is
boy.
Polly,
Yeah.
here is Angel, here
You're a
is
good
Coco,
boy.
there is Callie,
Meow.
Lucas, Tiny, Snowy. Richard and Joan are 100% committed to the cats, but they are quite private persons.
We live a very luxurious life in Denmark, and we bought a house actually next door to the Queen, her summer residence. And the Prince of Denmark would come jogging by in the morning with his soldiers, and then one of them was playing a little pipe, and he would jog by, and he would give a very royal, tiny nod to us if he saw us.
We actually traveled the world. We've been in England, we've been in America, we've been in Canada for a while. We both, I think, were really just looking for a place where we felt we could settle down. I think he knew that I was really looking for something where I could feel fulfillment in my life.
Somewhere in those years, my health declined significantly to the point where my doctor, who had sent me to every specialist, said, "I can do nothing more for you."
He was diagnosed with chronic fatigue. He was tired all the time, would just have to lay down most of the day.
He said, "Couldn't you go and live in the Mediterranean and